friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is my 10th update for my 2025 Skin is In project, which for me is just the facial skincare that I use pretty much on a daily basis. Some of these items are my day routine, some of these are my night routine, some of them are mix and match. So let's get through the items that I have, kind of like a full set here, and let's dive into everything. Now, I only have one cleansing balm left in my collection, which is my Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm in Pear Punch. This is ridiculous, but I have been clinging to this a little bit because it's the last cleansing balm. And what is up with cleansing balms? I was looking on Sephora, like holiday kits. The pharmacy ones aren't even there. They don't have it. So it's like, I think I saw some, but it was like definitely a different one that I hadn't used before. The Glow Recipe one isn't in Sephora. So I'm just kind of like at a loss a little bit. I mean, I have a lot of my cellar water to use anyway, but oh no. I'm lingering, you can barely see. I'll get a video so you can actually see it better. There's not much left in here. And it's just because I prefer this way of taking off my makeup, especially if I'm hopping immediately into the shower. So yeah, that's still kicking around. But I have made fantastic progress on my cleanser. This is a BoxyCharm item, as most of my skincare is. The Avant Blue Volcanic Stone Purifying and Antioxidising Cleansing Gel. Oh my goodness, tongue twister this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, great progress because I am using it twice a day. Oh wow, it is still kind of settling from being in the shower. So it looks like I marked it a little low. I was here last month. I'm actually a little bit higher up to there. It won't really matter for next month because it's probably going to be finished, which is really exciting. All right, you know I'm a little weird. I don't mark my Glow Recipe items, especially not the first time I'm using their bottle, and this one's just so pretty. I love the ombre. I love the text. It's not really texture, but the way you can hold this bottle. This is the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. So I'll put a picture up so you can see where I was on the liquid last time. And to get it real close here, I am down to this point right here. So definitely making some progress, although it is getting towards the widest part of the bottle here. But I use this one twice a day. It's decent, not super scented, honestly, but I don't really have a reference point to what Cloudberry is supposed to smell like. But I am definitely enjoying it. And yeah, I like this one, and we'll keep going on it. Now let's get into my first empty. We do have 2 empties this month, which is exciting. So this is my Dermalactives. This is their eye lifting collagen solution. So as of the last month, I was all the way up here. This is my eye serum I use twice a day. And as you can probably see in there, I did go in and try to scrape out as much as I possibly could. So there is still some product down the bottom, but I can't get it out. I tried. I'm not going to fuss too hard about it, but this is an empty item, which is super exciting. Now, eye creams usually take me a long time. I'm surprised at the dent. This is the Kopari, the Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Bright Cream. This was brand new. I couldn't really mark it last time because I wasn't quite sure where it was. And I think I'm down to about this point. This is used twice a day, morning and night. So yeah, I'm blowing through this one, which is kind of unusual. I feel like I don't use much at a time, but oh well. Okay, this item we definitely need to chat a little bit about. This is my Earth Harbor Celestine. This is the Hydra-Plumping Peptide Serum. So I have really good progress on this one. If I can line things and also not shake it up. It looks like I marked it slightly low here. Now, the reason why this one has such good progress, and maybe this is a little gross, but as you can see at the bottom, there is a tiny bit of separation. But what's happened with this item is it is clogged. So I'm not trying to get out what's in there. I'm just going to leave it be. So I am dumping this into my hand. And then I'm also trying to be more deliberate with this serum and also bring it down the neck as well, which explains why I have such good use on it, because normally I would do 2 drops, 2 drops, 1 drop. But yeah, really good progress. You'll see it in comparison to my other Earth Harbor Night Serum I'll show you in a moment. Yeah, progress is real good on this one, and we'll just keep going. I haven't had any issues with this serum so far, so I'm just trying to get it used up and out. Now, the other Earth Harbor that I'm using is the Luna Rain. This is their Photo-Resurfacing Night Serum. This one's more boring, right? We have the opaque bottle. It's not a fun color for this serum, and less progress on this one. So I'm using it about the same amount of times as the Celestine one, but just from here to here. So it's not really going down the neck. I think there's a couple times I used the Celestine in place of this if I had done like an exfoliating mask or a scrub or something like that. But yeah, just a little bit of progress on that one. And then my second empty, and I'm so thrilled about this one. So this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Pear Face Moisturizer with sunscreen. It has SPF 30. This was going to expire in January, which is why I was focused in on it. And honestly, not a big fan of this. Now, I couldn't mark this. I assume it was an airless pump. Now, this is either done or broken. I'm not entirely sure. If this is done, it's a pretty good design. And if it's broken, then terrible. So I went to use the moisturizer, like few days ago, maybe about a week ago at this point, and I went to pump this product, and I don't know if you can tell, it is no longer pumping. So if this has reached the point where it's like it is completely done, there's no more product, and then it stops pumping at that point, that's kind of helpful. But if this just stopped working, I'm not that upset. This came in BoxyCharm. I didn't really like the item anyway, so I'm glad to have this done. But I'm hoping this was a purposeful design. Yes, I have 3 empties. I forgot about the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This is one of my oldest moisturizers that has been sitting around in my collection because it's 20 milliliters, so it's a good size, especially for travel, but I don't really travel. So yeah, fun. You're seeing where I was on this one last month. This was being used as a night moisturizer, although I have used it as a morning moisturizer as well, including today, to get the jar finished off. There was so little left, I didn't want it to stick around for like 2 uses. So I kind of used it both morning and night the last little bit, just to make sure that one was completely done. So those were all the items I had in. Let's bring in some replacement items, and 2 of the 3 replacements have already been in use. So we're gonna start off with my eye serum. I cannot mark this. I assume it's another airless pump, and I might be blasting through this real quick. This is from Murad. This is their Retinal Youth Renewal Eye Serum. So you can use this AM, PM, all good to go. About half a pump is what I try to use. And maybe progress can be tracked this way, but like it's hard to know, but that would be like way up here at this point, which seems to be what a light shining from the bottom suggests. I'm not going to mark it. If this happens to be done next month, I will be surprised. And then it's like, well, that's not worth the money. But I think I got this. I'm pretty sure this was either in BoxyCharm or it was in like a Murad set. I don't remember. It's probably BoxyCharm. But I'm going to be rolling that one in. Okay, I'm going to be rolling in a day moisturizer and a night moisturizer. And again, the theme at this point is I'm trying to look at lot codes. I'm trying to pull my oldest stuff. So again, if anything is no good on the face, but it still works on the body, I will use it on the body. And if it's just too far gone, I will just declutter. No big deal. So this one is actually not a BoxyCharm item. This is from CoverGirl. So this is their Clean Fresh Skincare Weightless Water Cream. This is so brand new in the sense of new that I haven't used it, but old because it's been around for a while. Yeah, the seal's still on. So let's get into this together. Oh, it's like blue. It's blue in there. It smells slightly aquatic-y, which is not my favorite. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to close that up. Attempt. And I will start using this one as my day moisturizer starting tomorrow. And we'll see how it goes. Again, usual caveats down below. This is how much is in here? 60 milliliters. So this will take me a while to work my way through. However, if it's still fine, I will also probably use it as a night cream when I finish this one. So I have used a sample before. This is from Lancome. This is the high potency night moisturizing cream. This one is 15 grams. And I think this took me like a solid month the last time I used one of these jars. I have dipped into it. Oh my goodness. I have dipped into it slightly. I'll get a video so you can actually see it a little bit better. I've used it 2 or 3 nights, I want to say. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to finish this one up, then move into the CoverGirl. If the CoverGirl's no good, I'll pull a different moisturizer. But again, I'm just trying to focus on oldest stuff. So we'll kind of see how this one goes. This has been in my collection for quite a while and is, based on the lock code, probably a little older than it would suggest here based on how long it's been in my collection. But we're going to make some progress on that. So in terms of goals for next month, my 2 cleansing items, the cleansing balm will be done. I know I said that last month, but then it's like, save it. And then the Avant. I do have another cleanser in a project currently. However, it's a smaller sample size. I think I can get through both of them, especially based on this progress over the last month. So that should be good, and I will have some great progress to share with you as we progress into the next update. That is where we're going to leave it for today's 10th update for Skin is In. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, including if you've used any of these products before. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.